Good day, guys. I'm bringing you an update on this Bitcoin chart. Okay, so initially I forecasted that we may potentially be getting a flat pattern or a diagonal pattern here. I later showed you guys that we got a 5 wave move down. So this is 1, 2, 3, which is a flat, and this is the 5th wave, which is a short wave. And then we were getting a 3 wave correction to the upside potentially, and there was still a possibility that we were getting the diagonal, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let me just put this pointer on. Okay, so potentially getting a diagonal being 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th wave of the diagonal for downside. However, we can clearly see now, let me just adjust this a bit so you guys can see some more of this price data. Okay, so right now we can clearly see that this is a correction here. I forecasted that we may potentially be getting this as 1, 2, 3 for downside. Okay, so as of now, I would rule this out. Okay, so I'm going to rule this one out. I'm going to take this one off the chart. That forecast is out of the picture. And on the last forecast, I forecasted that we were possibly going to get a correction. I was expecting the correction to come at this point, but it came short. So we got the correction here, 1, 2, 3, and I expected this wave down to come to this area, then get this correction here, which is 1, 2, 3, and then continue going down. However, that correction happened above here, and the wave that was supposed to bring us down here was short. Okay, so it was a truncation. All right, so you can take this one off as well. Take this one off. Okay, so let's look at this correction. So this correction we got 1, and we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is our first wave of the correction. All right, so we can look at this as, we can potentially look at this as the first wave of the correction. So that would make this 1, 2, 3, and then more downside. However, I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I think this is the first wave of the correction. This one came very strong, very impulsive. Okay, so I'm going to look at this one as the first wave of the correction. This is the second wave of the correction, and I'm looking at this as the third wave of the correction. This is W, X, Y, X, and Z. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is one correction. This is the X, and this is the last wave of this, making this W, X, and Y. Okay, this is a pulse, but as you can see, it was taken off, so it's still part of an X wave. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now we're looking to progress to the upside. So this is already 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth wave, and then possibly get a fifth correction, and then we go to complete this wave. Okay, now I still would not buy into this. I would not buy into this because there is a great potential that this wave could end up becoming corrective. It could end up becoming very corrective, maybe going sideways, because we did break this fractal trend. I did place this fractal trend here, and we did break it. As you can see, we broke it and became very aggressive after the break. Okay, so that tells me that this is a fractal trend and it is valid, and it came very aggressive. But then we came back and took out that aggressive move to the downside. Okay, we came back, retested this fractal trend here. Okay, and now we're making a correction. So there is a possibility this can just become very corrective behind this fractal trend, or even wrap itself around this fractal trend and go back to this area to complete this move to the upside before it goes down. Okay, so overall, right now Bitcoin has a bullish pattern. Short term, it's on the bullish side, but long term, I would say that it's bearish. Okay, so I'd wait for this wave to complete itself to the upside. If price breaks this low, once price, okay, let me just extend this. Let me just put on my cross here so I can draw this line. Okay, great. Let's put the arrow back on. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm looking at this low here. If price breaks this low, I'm going to expect that Bitcoin will start dropping, even if it does not complete this wave to the upside, because this wave to the upside can be a truncation. And right now we're already seeing potential to have one, two, three, four, five. Okay, and if we get five waves, at the end of the fifth wave, this here, we can potentially see this truncate and come down. Okay, so Bitcoin pulls some very unexpected moves at times, so we need to be on the alert. For example, like this here, this was a correction, one, two, three, for downside. It gave you a truncation, and then it gave you a wave up, and then it came back and took out that impulse to the upside. Okay, so Bitcoin does pull some really unexpected moves, and you have to be very careful when trading it, especially when it's in a correction. Okay, right now it's in a correction, they pull out all the stops. Okay, so, and when I say pull out all the stops, I literally mean they pull out your stops. So what we look for here is to see how this wave to the upside develops. Okay, below here, sell entries can go below here. Okay, or you can wait until this move to the upside completes itself, and then you look for a sell signal. Okay, don't forget we're looking at the fractal trends. We're looking at the fractal trends here. So when price gets close to this, we'll start looking for sell entries around this area, looking at how price behaves. Okay, and we look for a signal to sell. All right, so I'll leave you guys with this one. Right now we only have one forecast left on Bitcoin, and this one points to short-term upside but long-term downside. Okay, so we'll be looking out for the short. We will not be getting into the long. We'll be looking for the short on Bitcoin. Okay, so I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a new channel. I'm now starting to get it going, so please support, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, the link will be in the description. It's also in my status and my updates for my profile. Okay, so I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Leroy Phillips. I'll see you in the next forecast. Bye bye for now.